Change of change of plans. If anyone's watching, apparently, Dallas, Dallas isn't showing up, but there is a game at 9. So I will probably have to change the title because it was already kind of posted in the things and stuff. So I am gonna have to change it. Hold on. Yeah, I know it's unfortunate. It didn't seem like Dallas is showing up. Yeah, just a tad bit unfortunate. Uh, but yeah, don't worry. There is technically a game today. It's just not the one I was expecting. Is this how you spell it? Oh, stop spamming caps. Heh. Been jamming to the music for 25 minutes. Understandable. How do I spell this? Here, I'm gonna have to edit the. Here, I'm gonna spell check this. Hold on. Okay, there will be a game though. Don't worry. I just have to change the title and description. I don't know when or how, but I will have to change it. More than likely. There's 2 more minutes to do it's a forfeit, technically speaking. Yeah, it's Bengals and Dolphins. Yeah. All right. Well, seems that it will be a forfeit loss for Dallas. All right. It looks like I updated the title, I think. That I have no freaking clue, but it's probably with the original link, maybe. Um, Here, hold on. Does it change when I click on the link? Okay, it does. Not on Discord, but for some reason. But on yeah, not on Discord, but it does in the YouTube app, so I guess it's close enough. We'll now focus on the music now. There you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we now have a game, I think. Hold up. Zach Burrows. Oh, how convenient. Change the name to the team he's on, I think. Is it? Either way, he can have fun with that. All right, hold on, guys. All right, here we go. Either way, though, sorry about that, everybody. Either way, Zach Burrow is gonna give it a 9. Is that Zackify? Did he just change his Roblox name? Or hold on, let me check. Oh yeah, it is Zackify, I think. So either way, Zackify gonna end up hurdling a defensive end there. Gonna give it to a fold, which is drag, I think. Durag? Oh no, it's Durag, not drag. My fault. Oh, but either way, looks like it's gonna be a walk there. Was that Davon or was that someone else? I don't know. I wasn't entirely reading. Oh, it looks like it's gonna be another walk to Holiday, but seems that it was a little bit mistimed. And it's gonna be another walk to Durag. This time ends up working out in their favor for a touchdown. And here we go. FWKB. Sorry, Chad. I've been kind of distracted. I'm talking to someone at the moment. So sorry if I'm a little bit quiet on the commentary at the moment. But either way, Luke James, getting back to quite a bit, gonna try to attempt the. It looked like a streak or a fold there, but it looked like it was just a little bit miscommunication. But either way, Luke James gonna try the fold there on the left side. Easily gonna get to FWKB. Either way, Luke James. Either way, Luke James gonna attempt to walk there with just a slight miscommunication. And here we go. Luke James on a 3rd and goal. I mean, this is not looking very pretty for Miami, thanks to that first drive score. And it's going to be a 3-on-1 toss. Somehow Davon ends up coming with the interception. What in the world? Yeah, I'll take things that should not have happened for 400, Alex. What in the world? Sorry about that, chat. Nightbot hates you? Yeah, probably. I probably need to disable the all caps thing in a bit. Oh, somehow it completely intercepted there by Durag. What great timing for me to come back at momentarily. What on earth is this? Here, let me see if I can disable the caps. There you go. All right, I just. Uh-oh. Sorry about that, chat. Uh, okay. Sorry. Sorry about that, chat. I'm just a little I don't know. I keep apologizing, but like, still, I'm just I'm talking with something at the moment. But either way, Luke James gonna be trying to give it to that streak. Unfortunately, just a little bit overthrown and show gonna capitalize on the overthrown ball. Also, Doctor, I disabled the excessive caps, so I don't know if it'll work, but um oh, you can't chat, you're timed out. Hopefully you aren't timed out too bad. Oh, poor Doctor, he's timed out. F in the chat for Doctor D5. Oh, sorry about that. Either way, Zach Burrows gonna try the walk again. He's gonna get to show Burger Boy, and just like that, for 100 hours. Oh God. um, I don't know if I can. I guess maybe I can try to untime you, but I don't really know how to do that. Um, Hmm. I don't think I can really like undo. I mean, I put a new timeout thing on it, but I don't know if that's gonna fix it. But if that doesn't, I don't really know what to do. So I tried. And we got TDGNM finally able to get a touchdown for Miami. Sorry if I've been And there you go, just like that, Miami is now on the board. Thank goodness. Unfortunately, since 2-point conversions do not count outside of the fourth quarter, it will be thrown out for obvious reasons. Why is someone playing Wordle? Why am I getting a notification of that? I don't know. That too. Either way, Zach Burrows gonna continue to try to make his 3-scoring game at the current moment, and looks like it's gonna be a 2v1 toss. Was about to be an interception, but unfortunately for Miami, it was popped. That would have been a very huge play there. But either way, it looks like it's going to be one pressured here. And oh, it was going to be caught by 9, but couldn't get both feet in bounds, rendering it incomplete. Whoa. Sorry about that. I'm just talking with someone. A fault. But either way, Zach Burrows. Now Zach Burrows backed up all the way to the left side. And it's nearly intercepted, but thankfully it was out of bounds, rendering it incomplete. All right, sorry about that, chat. Dude, I am like so freaking like concentrated on something else. Either way, Yo Zach trying to perform a walk, but unfortunately just a tad bit overthrown. And here we go, Zach Burrows. Isn't that or Zachify, I guess. Gonna give it the LS to NKR Trelly. Unfortunately, not gonna get very far with that. And now it's a 3rd and 11. This could be a very huge stop for Miami if they can stop him for one more down. Well, provided they aren't super close to the end zone. But again, it is a very tall order. And just completely thrown to NKR Trelly for the touchdown. I mean, I don't know if you could have thrown a better ball than that. Unfortunately, it was just a slight misplay from the deep left. And unfortunately, the short had no help whatsoever. And there we have it. How many ints do you think will be thrown combined from both teams at the end of this game? Um, I mean, Zakify nearly threw two, but thankfully, they were both incomplete. But I mean, I could see it being like at least five. I don't know if I have like an exact number, if I'm being honest. What in the world? Who was sliding? Did anyone see that? Either way though, Luke James. Back to ball away, and he's gonna find a deep shot to RGL1's RGL. Nearly gets in the end zone, but unfortunately just short at the 1 yard line. And those like tackles can be very deceiving because sometimes it looks like they're in, but they're not. But Luke James gonna run it in, and now continue to make this a closer game. What in the world? Who is? Oh, it's Roy. Okay, I was about to say. I was like really confused for a moment. Yeah, I've seen a lot of possible ints that are either missed or out of bounds. Yeah, 100%. Oh, by the way, yeah, you're back. Yay. I removed the access caps, Dr. D5, so you're good now. You can spam caps. Because of course you can. You always could. Just kidding. Now be free. If you get timed out, I don't know what the heck to tell you. You're abusing this power. You can't. Welcome to America. But either way, Zakify gonna give it to great power on the fold. And right now, Miami is in a lot of pressure. So there is one downside to only rushing one and adding 7 in coverage is that if you give Zach Burrows like this a ton of time, like this, or well, almost like that, he just has the power to throw it to wherever he wants. And honestly, it leaves way too much time for wide receivers to get open. So there is a downside to it. That's why I usually run two anyways. But either way, gonna give it to Zach Burrows. Oh, he's close to getting sacked. Thankfully, he doesn't. And he's just gonna throw it out of bounds near a receiver. Uh, I don't think it was intentional grounding though. No, I don't think it was intentional grounding. Okay, well, it looks like nothing was really going to be called. Either way, going to be intercepted by DPT Grimm. Just completely reading the fold on the right side. I mean, I can't. I mean, I got to give credit where it's due, though. Like, this. Miami has just been playing really good defense at the moment, but let's see if their offense can keep up. Okay, maybe it on that play, but fortunately, a miscommunicated walk. It's going to set them back on a 2nd and 10. Now it's going to be a VC. Now it's going to be an LS to DPT Grimm, easily able to find the first down with the help of a spin move and a dive. Dolphins need to provide more pressure. Yeah, but I mean, I think the 7 coverage is definitely giving them like a lot of interesting. It's definitely putting Zakify in like weird situations where he kind of has to force it. But I feel like you can do that just fine with just giving him pressure. But I get why they want to put it to 1. Just to make sure everyone is covered. But either way, Luke James on a 2nd and 9. And it's nearly going to be intercepted there, but RGL gonna be for a touchdown once more, making this now a 1-score game. I mean, you can't have this to be any... Like, this couldn't be any better for Miami at the moment. The coverage is more important than the rush most of the time. Double rush is still good to use. Yeah, double rush is still viable. I mean, that's why a lot of teams use it as like the standard. But yeah, I 100% understand. I do think there's a downside to having only one though, and that's because you just give like a quarterback so much time to throw and give so much time for receivers to get open. It's just really hard to do anything, especially when quarterback can just kind of just throw it wherever he wants, whenever he wants, regardless of positioning. I mean, I know it's not entirely the quarterback, but I know it's. I think quarterback's definitely the major bulk of it, 100%. But either way, Zach Burrows gonna try to give it to the fold there, nearly intercepted, but Davon able to attack the ball and come up with it. Yeah, but the problem is too with the coverage that you're also just susceptible to getting ran on. I forgot that's kind of a thing as well. Yeah, hard to get rate rush and coverage at the same time. I mean, that's because offense is just so brutal. Like, so like like sorry, I can't even speak. It's just so comically good. I mean, I do think the next balance update they have is definitely going to definitely nerf offense quite a bit. But either way, touchdown pass to Durag Merchant with 20 seconds left in the second quarter. So here's the weird thing about this, though, that if Miami scores before halftime ends, yeah, offense is more important than defense, 100%. Like, I know, like, offense isn't, like, 100% free. Like, oh, you can do whatever you want, play however you want, and score a touchdown blindfold. It's not like that kind of brain dead, but it's like, you can definitely tell offense is, like, way, like, just a dominant thing. Or just your for offense isn't good. It's just like you're not going to win any games. It doesn't matter how good your defense is. Depends on who you have on offense for the most part. Yeah, kind of. I think it's mostly just kind of decision making, though. It's not really anything to it. But either way, it looks like Luke James is going to look to toss it, but no, he's going to try to find the full to RGL. Gonna go out of bounds to hopefully stop the clock, and it will. That gives Luke ample amounts of time left to toss it up if he wants to. Unfortunately, just going to be overthrown. It seems that Miami is just in no rush to toss it up, which honestly I can understand. If they can at least make this manageable. And unfortunately, just going to be intercepted by Davon with 5 seconds left. It seems that they got a little bit greedy there on the streak, but either way, I don't think that uh, uh, Zakify is in an ideal position to score. Wait, they're just going to give it to him? Why would you? Okay, I don't know why you didn't. Okay, I think Miami gets the ball in the second half, so it's not like entirely like unwinnable for Miami, but oh oh my gosh. Okay, that is probably the worst thing you probably could have done in that situation if you were Cincinnati. Oh my goodness, that is yeah, Zakify is definitely wanting that attempt back. But yeah, it seems that Cincinnati's going to try to rush 2, maybe 3, just to prevent a run. But looks like it's going to be a 3v1. Unfortunately, it's popped. Very huge. That man, Cincinnati got a very huge play. Sorry, I can't speak. Cincinnati got a very lucky break there because if you saw that ball was caught. All right, but either way, Miami does get the ball at the second half, so it isn't entirely over. But it does apply a lot of pressure to Miami that they need to score here. DBT Grim gonna get a pretty nice dive there. Only good for about a gain of 13. And now Luke James Gonna get the walk there at TTGNM. Able to dodge a defender or two, but let's see if he can get any more. Unfortunately not, but he's gonna get good for about 30-yard gain. I mean, this could not be any better. Oh, sorry about that, chat. Just a little out of it today. But either way, Luke James gonna try another walk there to CFJ. Is that did I read that right? I'm gonna go read that right. Either way, DPT Grim going to easily get a touchdown there and continue to make this a one-scoring game. But just what we got to keep in mind though, one mistake from either team and that could be game over for them with how close these games are. Either way, kickoff, and here we go. Cincinnati gonna end up getting the ball again. Plaza gonna take it off for a touchback. And now Zach Burrows, or Zachify, gonna try to buy time. Gonna easily answer with the fold there to 9. And now, let's see if Cincinnati can continue to start rolling. And now Zach Burrows gonna roll on the left side. And here we go. It's a toss-up. Unfortunately, not the best practical one because that was in double coverage. And thankfully for Miami, there was no pop. So that is going to be an interception by RGL. That's crazy. And Miami doesn't get popped for once. Like, I've seen so many pops in this game, like, towards Miami that could, like, easily give them the game. I could easily, like, win them the game. Well, unfortunately, they kind of wish that one was popped because Davon gonna get the interception on that toss-up. Somehow gets bodied in bounds. And just like that, Cincinnati now has the ball once more. Got it like nothing happened at all. And honestly, I think it's best Cincinnati thinks that way. But either way, Zach Burrows gonna be backed up quite a bit, trying to find a lane here to see if he can get any more time. And it looks like he's gonna try to find the fold. Oh, and it's a fumble. Gonna be recovered by CFJ. Oh my goodness, this could be returned for a touchdown, and it will. Are you kidding me? That's how... Oh, wow, okay. It seems you spoke too soon, Dr. D5. Because now, if I recall, Miami has the lead. Well, I mean, hey, maybe if Cincinnati gets a touchdown, maybe you might be right, you know? Hey, I wouldn't say it yet because Cincinnati could get a touchdown making this 36-32. You never know. It could happen. So it's not entirely impossible. But yeah, we got either way, Zach Burrows just trying to find time. Anyway, gonna find a fold there to great power. And he's gonna try to dodge as many defenders as he can. Not gonna get very far though. But either way, now Cincinnati is starting to cook here on offense, but let's see if they can continue to do so. And now Zach Burrows with plenty of time, and he's going to take it off and run. Why not? That is the downside of rushing one. you do open that up if they choose to take it. Yeah, that is the main downside of only rushing one. You just fall victim to it very easily if there's a lane. But either way, gonna be 3rd and 4. My Football Legends coins. That'd be crazy if you could bet FL coins on this. I mean, unfortunately, they would have to support the competitive scene to do that, and that gets weird, but not to mention, I don't know how Roblox handles like that kind of gambling, but either way, Sacrify, with plenty of time to throw, and it looks like he's going to try to find the fold there to show, nearly getting a touchdown there, but thankfully a Dolphins defender was in the area to stop him just in time. And now Sacrify on a 1st-and-goal here. Gonna attempt the walk there, but unfortunately just a tad bit overthrown. Either that or it was a miscommunication. But either way, Miami definitely has to be on alert for those walk-in VC plays. And it's going to be a VC to play NKR Trelly. And that's a touchdown for them. Or you can gift your coins to other people, maybe. I know you can gift like game passes and stuff and other things like that, but yeah, it probably would be abused by alt accounts or something, but I mean, still probably have to play, but you know. But either way, up here we go, 32 to 36. Unfortunately, I don't know if I like that dive. It's like 100 alt accounts redeeming codes and gifting it to their main account. Yeah, that could go nuts. But either way, Luke James. Unfortunately, since they're rushing 2, it can get a little difficult in these kind of situations, but thankfully able to get it FWKB to maybe make this drive a bit more manageable given their current position. And now we got to walk to TTGNM. And so far, they have been doing really well. And now Luke James gonna try to find the fold, and just like that, TTGNM able to come up with it, but only good for about 10 yards, maybe 9. So far, I'm liking the Dolphins. I'm liking Miami's offense right now. It's definitely looking really good. It looks like it's gonna be a fold to CFJ, able to fit it through the middle. I mean, what a pass there. Oh, the Walmart ball where 200K existed since everyone used alts. Probably. Then again, it wasn't like super hard to get, so it's kind of just a freebie anyways. But either way, Luke James gonna try to pass the out route. TTGNM dive for it. Thought there would be interception there, but either way, still a catch. And still good for a pretty good amount of yardage, so I'm not gonna. Yeah, 100%. But either way, Luke James trying to find time if he can. Cincinnati now only rushing 1 at the moment. All right, here we go. There's a lane. And it's a fumble. Gonna be recovered by Plaza. Oh my goodness, that is probably, dude. I'm gonna be real. Miami probably has the worst luck right now this game. Because how many times have they gotten popped and now an instant fumble? Man, dude, Miami has gotten so unlucky. And right now, Zakafai unfortunately takes the sack, and that's gonna be a safety. That is arguably the worst case scenario versus Zakafai, and oh man, this is not This is just not looking pretty whatsoever for Cincinnati at the moment. You cannot have this could not be any worse for Cincinnati, especially if Miami scores on this drive. All right, and it looks like he's going to dive out of bounds at around the 32-yard line. And now with 9 seconds left, this could be the last play of the third quarter. But we will see what happens. Oh, nearly getting sacked there, but able to give it to Rook. And he's going to dive past the first down yard line at around the 45-yard line. 46, my bad. In Cincinnati's territory. All right, here we go. Luke James. Gonna try to give it to the fold there to FWKB. Only gonna be good for about 14 yards. Stays alive right before safety. Unfortunately not. Well now now your prediction is wrong. It's now 34-36. But either way, interception there by Davon. That was just not the best pass there. It was Davon baiting the streak. And like a fish on a hook, he completely fell or Luke James completely fell for it. And now it is Cincinnati's ball at the moment. But this game is definitely far from over for both teams. Bet your house on that too? Well, now you got to give up your house. Unfortunate. But either way, Zach Burrows. Are you kidding me? Dude, DBT Grimm with a heck of a play there. I didn't think it would be intercepted, but wow, that has to be play of the year right there. Or not play of the year, but definitely play of the season. What in the world was that interception? Dude, DBT Grimm, I'm hoping someone clips that. Holy crap. Actually, I can because, it's streamed and it's always going to be permanent, but I don't know. Either way, I was just left speechless on that play. Holy crap. But either way, let's see if Miami can capitalize on it. So far, Cincinnati's going to be rushing 2. And looks like it's going to be a fold to TTGNM. Might have been an out route, but I wasn't entirely looking at him. And here we go, TTGNM. Nearly getting into the end zone. But right now, this is definitely a close game, ladies and gentlemen. And now Luke James, with ample opportunity to take the lead this game. Can Miami capitalize on it? He could go for the run. Oh, okay, well, looks like he was trying to bait it. Here we go, he could be taking it, though. And he's gonna get it. That is the downside of rushing 1. You're gonna run into that stuff. And just like that. But either way, Zach Burrows. I mean, I think if you're Cincinnati, you're definitely going to have to score on this drive because who knows if you're going to get a chance again. And now 9. Going to get a pass on that fold. And here we go, Zach Burrows. Immediately going left. And then Zach Burrows going to take the run there. Going to play it safe. 100% understandable. Oh, hold on one sec. But either way, Zach Burrows gonna give it to NKR Trelly on the VC play there. Not gonna take any risks. And rightfully so for Cincinnati. You definitely don't want to give Miami too much time. But, I mean, I don't really know if time's really an issue given their field position, but you never know. And here we go, Zach Burrows. Trying to find anyone open. I mean, just completely struggling to find anyone. And he's going to get sacked for 24 yards. And now, with a big decision to make on a 4th and 25, somehow the one defensive end gets to him. And now this is not good. And now Zach Burrows, with plenty of time left. And he's going to try to find the fold there to Durag. Thankfully able to get the first down. That could have been an epic disaster for Cincinnati. And now, nearing a 1st and goal. What will Cincinnati do on this drive? And now they have no offensive line currently, so Zach Burrows is backed up quite a bit. And it looks like, oh, and he completely dodges him somehow, some way. And now Zach Burrows has an open lane. He can take it if he so chooses to. And he's going to choose to run it, not going to take any risks. And right now, this could not be any better. This could not be any better of position for Cincinnati. They could do anything on this play here. And Miami going to take a timeout here. It seems that Miami is looking to have as much time on the clock if Cincinnati chooses to score. And honestly, I think that's a smart move on their end. I mean, I think it's definitely a little bit conflicting if Miami should let them score. But either way, that's going to be for the here and now. And right now it's a 3rd and 7, gonna be a 4th and 7. And right now this is not good for Cincinnati. They need a score here under any means necessary. Or by any means necessary. And here we go. Who will come out on top? Who can win this play for the team? It could be anybody here. He's going to give it the LS, but NKR Trilly going to get stopped short. Oh my goodness, that could have been huge. That's a huge defensive drive for Miami. And now they take over. And oh no, dude, Davon immediately gets it right back with another crazy interception. Oh man, the last thing you want to do is turn over the ball if you're Miami, and that's exactly what happened. I mean, this is definitely going to be a tragic loss no matter who wins this. Or no matter who loses this. Because, like, both teams are making some game-losing plays, but either way, gonna give it to Show for a 9-yard gain. Imagine this ends with a game-losing fumble, though. That'd be insane to me. But either way, Cincinnati with another chance. Miami gonna take a timeout here. I mean, I 100% understand. Just trying to preserve as much clock as they can. I mean, it's a little bit conflicting if Miami should let them score here and maybe get a drive. But either way, gonna be incomplete here, and now it's a 3rd and 5. Cincinnati only has 2 plays left at the moment. I mean, I mean, this is where defense is a bit better in these kind of downs. And just like that, they get the first down. And now, okay, now this is where things get very interesting here. And now Miami is out of timeouts. So they have none left available, and now they're completely at the mercy of what Cincinnati wants to do. And they could do anything. But here we go. Zach Burrow is going to be back to quite a bit here. Nearly getting sacked. Thankfully, the offensive line for Cincinnati able to hold the defensive line at bay. And it's going to be caught by Show. Nearly getting a touchdown there. And now, Zach Burrows. This is a huge mind game. If they're able to seal it here. And unfortunately not. It's going to be just a 0-yard gain. And now it looks like there's only one play left. I mean, normally game would be over, but not in this game. Yeah, that's kind of a bug. And it's going to be a touchdown by Show. That's a game winner right there. I can't even, I don't have any words to describe that. That was just a clean game winner. Able to completely punish Miami defense on the out route. How did that get warned? I don't even know what you were saying. Did you get timed out again? I don't know. Either way, though, this game is over. Okay, I'm gonna get stats now. Hello, random pleb. Yeah, you're not timed. Good job. Hello, random pleb. Anyways, you just now sub to that. Either way, I'm gonna post stats now. Whoever's there. Wrecker has better coverage than that. I mean, maybe. Either way, though, shout out to Show for the game-winning touchdown there. But I will say, though, Miami definitely put up a heck of a fight there. I mean, I don't think that Cincinnati can talk much crap to them because that game was down to the very last play. Hello, V2 Hazard. But yeah, man. But yeah, that game was down to the very last play. I will definitely give both teams credit where it's due. That they definitely put up a heck of a game. Possibly game of the season right there. That was, I mean, I know it's a very early contender, but man, it really. I'm not even gonna acknowledge what you're doing. 0 seconds on the final play. Yeah, you turned out a good moment, just last second. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. I didn't know how to react to it because it was just so quick. It didn't even feel like that suspenseful whatsoever. It just happened out of nowhere. But yeah, that's no doubt an early contender for game of the season right there. I mean, there's probably going to be more there, but well, I don't really know what else to really say about that. That was just a heck of a game. I can't describe how good it was because that game just kind of described it for me. But either way, I don't really have anything else to really go off of. I'm glad this was a good game though. I would have been very disappointed. I just waited so long to see a game just to have it be a blowout or something. So I'm very happy for that. But either way, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later. Woohoo!